Oh my god, boys. We've won. We've won. And we got to thank Battlefield, but I also want to thank everyone, including myself, for being vocal and putting it out there, making videos. Prime, Pete, Blame, Truth, Nero, Cinema, Exclusive, everyone. Right? This is from 19 seconds ago. As the Black Ops 7 beta wraps up, we've got some big updates to share at launch. And here we go. Open matchmaking confirmed. At launch, open matchmaking with minimal skill consideration will be the default matchmaking for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Our team is committed to providing players a more varied experience, and the beta was a valuable opportunity to test this approach. 8 years, we've said, it doesn't matter. It's a dub. And then on top of that, they say, we've heard the community discussion around the disbanding lobby situation, whatever, and we're focused on keeping players together from match to match more often. So they're excited to announce that persistent lobbies are coming back. A massive dub. We said they had to do this, really, and they've gone and done it. Huge. And then just to put the cherry on the cake, they've said they're going to be making adjustments to the aim assist, rotational aim assist, and controller strength for the aim assist. Which I've literally said for just minimize and nerf the aim assist, get rid of SBMM, and sort the disbanding lobbies out, and this game will be like old school in a lot of ways. And guess what? They've done it. We all knew this had to happen. They've done it because Battlefield, it comes out tomorrow, and it's going to kill them. It's going to absolutely kill them. It probably still is, and I'm glad for that, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, the trusts are gone, and yes, it's good to see. And the reason I'm excited, right, is because we've actually proven that, yet again, we speak up, we do our thing, we stick to it. We get that situation, what we wanted, we get the win, we get the dub. It's too late, in my opinion, but still, we've got the win, okay? And it's huge. I'm still going to be grinding Battlefield and non-stop, but I'm just simply saying, boys, we've done it. This is a huge W for the COD scene. This is a huge W for the FPS scene and the FPS genre, because it's shown that even the most stubborn bloody company have been bullied out of it for their bullshit, because a team like Battlefield, again, Battlefield's come out and everyone loves it and everyone's pushed against Treyarch, against Activision, against Infinity Ward, or whatever, and even Sledgehammer for that sake. And now we've got the three main things that have been talked about, and they're going to adjust the time to kill, by the way. Every single bit of feedback we've said has been taken on board, and they've done the three biggest things. Fair fucking play to Treyarch. And look, the thing is, how I think this has happened, right? Treyarch has said, look, bro, we're dying out here. Battlefield's going to kill us. We need to give the players what we want. Activision's like, but money. And they're like, bro, we ain't going to make no money because no one's playing the fucking game. And they've just they've had to. They've literally had to. But that aside, like I said, I'm still going to be playing Battlefield more, 100%. But to be able to see that happening, and like I said, I can see comments all the time, a grown-ass man crying about a game, blah, blah, blah. It's so funny that people go out their way to attack other people about being passionate about something. Why do you think all these big content creators and everyone else makes rants? Why do you think we all do it? It's so that we can try and push fucking this narrative and try and get them to understand. And all these other players who don't have that voice because they don't do YouTube videos or whatever it is, we're just pushing that message forward and letting the companies know and Activision know it's not good enough. And now look where we've got. Look at the slop that was Black Ops 6. Look at the slop that was MW2. And then look what we've got now. We've got everything we've asked for. Well, not everything, but you get my point. A lot of it, what we've asked for, would be the main three issues. And again, it's phenomenal to see. Don't take your foot off the gas, though. This doesn't mean go and buy the game. I'm not saying that. I want to stress that. Do not buy the game unless you physically enjoy the game. Don't buy it for the sake of the skill-based matchmaking's not there, whatever it is. Only buy it if you are 100% certain you enjoy the game. Simple as. But do not get it on Game Pass. Do not pay $30 or 20 quid a month, whatever. It's terrible. But regardless, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. And can we just please tip our hats to Battlefield, man? Give them a clap. They've come out of nowhere after the slop that was 2042, right? And they've just absolutely dominated Call of Duty like a bitch. My God, I'm so happy to be an FPS player. I'm so happy to be a COD player, and I'm so happy to be a Battlefield player. And not so happy to be a COD player because COD's great, but because it's finally happened where we get to see Activision fall back off their high horse and go, shit, we're not actually too big to die. It's nice to see. It's refreshing. It's so nice. So thank you, the viewer. Thank you very much, because you speaking your mind, coming to watch my videos, liking it, sharing it, all this stuff, doing the same with everyone else. Doesn't matter how big you are. You can have 1 sub, 1,000,000 subs. It doesn't matter. You being vocal has mattered in this situation. Battlefield is, in my opinion, the saving grace of the FPS genre. Because I wouldn't be surprised if this sparks something and inspires more companies to make games and better games and challenge COD. Because, look, Halo, my favourite franchise of all time, the original 3, and a few others after, like Reach, Wars and stuff, they fell off a long time ago when they went to 343, right? So they ain't a threat. X-Defiant, they fucked up, simple as. But a lot of companies won't want to challenge COD because of how big they were and how much they dominated. But that was the problem. Instead of just making a great game and a good game, they were trying to make it too similar with COD. Battlefield didn't do that. They made their game, they made it their own, and added some cool features and promoted it and marketed it perfectly. Execution was perfect. Hitting at COD like that on that trailer was phenomenal. But honestly, I'm in like absolute just despair. And like when I say despair, I don't mean like in a bad way. Like I'm in despair of like I'm confused. Is what I'm trying to say, because this hasn't happened. Okay, this hasn't happened ever. Well, at least for a very long time. And you know, I'm 28 years old. I started playing Call of Duty, like I said yesterday, in 2003 or 4. Okay, started competing in 2013, and in that time, the game has gone downhill and downhill and downhill. And I honestly, when I made these videos over the last year, I said since day one, I thought this year was going to kill COD, and I still believe it. But what I mean is, I think now it's going to kill COD as what we know it as now. It's killing this woke bullshit modern Fortnite era, whatever. That's what we needed, and I'm glad it's happened. We need Call of Duty to feel like Call of Duty again. And look, playing the beta, it is fun. There's still issues there. They've addressed them now, and there's things that are going to change. But that doesn't mean that the game is going to be the best game ever. I'm not saying that. Okay? Simply not saying that. What I'm simply saying is we've now been given a chance to be heard. Well, we've made them, basically. It's not even given a chance. We forced them to listen. But they've had to do something. Like I said, if I said 10 months ago, 11, 12 months ago, whatever, if Black Ops 7 or whatever the next game was didn't do exceptional and didn't change stuff, the franchise was dead. Not literally, but meaning everyone would completely go. And the numbers would be so low compared to what they usually are. And we've seen that. We've seen that over the beta. Like I said, when I was hitting 10 hours on the beta, when it had been out for nearly a week, I was in the top 4%. That shows how little of people are playing the beta. That's why they've done this. They did not physically have a fucking choice. Their game was terrible. Their product was terrible. Their ability to market was always exceptional with trailers and shit and stuff like that. But when it came to the actual core of making a good game and promoting it as the game that we all wanted, they couldn't do it because the game wasn't what we wanted. Don't remember a few years ago, Infinity Ward was like, no, this is what you want. You don't know what you want. This is what Activision have sat by for years. No, we didn't want skill-based matchmaking. The whole thing with the data is fucking bullshit. No one's wanted that for years. Ever since it implemented 10 years ago, whatever. The disbanding lobbies in 2019. Who the fuck thought of that idea, by the way? Slap them. Stupid. Thank God we've got Treyarch getting rid of it. And then, just like I said, the aim assist. For those that don't remember, and look, I hated IW at the time, Infinite Warfare, right? But the aim assist on that was good. Black Ops 2, very minimal. Things like that, them games where they had, like, for example, IW, why I bring that up, the jetpack in the moving while trying to hit shots was really hard. And, you know, that is the level of skill gap I want to see in the game. Because then it requires you to be good. It doesn't rely on this cracked-ass, stupid, fucking fast movement for you to be able to be good at the game. You have to actually hit your shots, you have to play smarter, and personally, I would be even more happy and buzzing towards the game if they slowed it down. And it's funny, because Inkslasher brought this up, and so did T-Dog. I think it was mainly T-Dog Smithy that said it, about the sliding just being way too quick and it being cracked, and you know, the games have been so fast in this woke TikTok bullshit fucking brain rot era for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever now. Like, just get rid of it. Slow the game down, make it fun, but make it so you have to have a brain again. Like, can we just get out of this damn era? And I tell you what, like I said, it looks like we're finally making progress. So, fair play to Treyarch, man. Absolutely fair play. We've got the Team Ricochet update as well. And look, I'm going to be honest, I'll tip it again. I've told you this on this channel. If you followed me for a while, I say I will never give them shit if it's not deserved, and I will not praise them if that's not deserved, right? So, I'm going to praise them. Give me a second. Hear me out. The Ricochet anti-cheat, right? I've slated for years now. It's been dog shit. When I was competing, I was getting knocked out with 2Ks, I was getting people cheating on us, all sorts. It was terrible, right? This is the thing. I'm being bluntly honest when I say this, and so has most people have come out and said it. I have not felt anyone has been cheating in the beta. I know there have been people cheating. I personally have not run into one. None of my friends have. None of my competitive pals have. No one I know has run into them, apart from 1 or 2 or 3 people I've seen on Twitter. I genuinely believe the post they put out saying that 80 to 90% of games don't have cheaters in. That's how much I believe that right now, because I personally have not felt it. And go back to last year, it was every two seconds. I went into a game, hacker. So, yeah, I'm gonna praise it, dude. I'm absolutely praise it. What's the quote that all the kids say? I'll glaze it. God, I hate that term. It's so stupid. But regardless, honest, praise them. You praise them for doing stuff like this, then they know it's right. But on top of that, don't be like, oh yeah, thank you, now we're going to go back to normal. No, don't do that. But at least show praise where it's due. Just say, thank you, Treyarch. There we go. But, now, here's important. This is the most important part of the video. Tomorrow, the 10th of October, 2025, Battlefield 6 drops. One of the most anticipated multiplayer games, FPS games, probably in the last few years, okay? I can't wait to play it. I had so much fun in the beta. I preferred it over COD, right? Now, does Battlefield have a great launch? I fucking hope so. I really hope so. Because part of me feels like if Battlefield has a shit launch, like 2042 did, they're just going to go, oh, we can get away with it now. Let's just crank everything back to, how COD was. And, I don't know if they do that. I don't think they would in a way, but part of me doesn't trust it. And I'm sure none of you do either. So, I'm curious. But, everyone, I want you to just do your own research. I've said this for the past few days. Go and play the Black Ops 7 beta. Well, it's finished today, so don't do that. Play the Black Ops 7 at launch if you want to try it, okay? If you want to try it on your own thing. I'm not promoting it in any way. Same with Battlefield. If you want to play Battlefield, go and play it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other content creator about if the game is good or bad. Go and play the fucking game yourself, okay? Get your own experiences. Get your own fucking mindset. Don't watch TikToks on these games. Get your own mindset and see what you think. And if you genuinely like it, I've seen people in my comments saying they love MW 2019. One of the worst CODs I've ever made, in my opinion. Ruined COD. If they enjoy it, let them play it and stop giving them hate for it. You can't hate someone for enjoying something. What if someone likes playing Chair Simulator 9? Like, let them fucking crack on. My point is, we're at a point now, right, where this big battle between Battlefield 6 and COD Black Ops 7, COD is already losing compared to what they were, which is why we've got these changes, which is why it's huge. So, if people genuinely want to come back now and play COD because of these changes, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's good. I said this yesterday, the community needs to come back, but Activision and Treyarch and Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, whatever, they've lost the trust. There's only Sledgehammer that I actually trust. And then same with Battlefield. You want to go get your own experience, go and do it, then make your fucking decision. Then come in my comments and go in everyone else's comments and go, no, the game's shit. No, the game's good. Don't fanboy it. Go and get your own experience. I'm going to sit there and tell you what I think. I will never be silenced by money or by whatever. I don't give a fuck. So, as far as I'm concerned, Black Ops 7, the beta was good. We removed SBMM. It was fucking phenomenal. I had a load of fun. It was great. Good playing with mates. The streaks felt really powerful. I mean, like I said, the speed and the aim assist and a few other issues still too much. But apart from that, the game itself was fun. Battlefield 6, really fucking fun. Phenomenally fun. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit there and pretend they're not. Do I think Battlefield's better? Yes. But that's my decision. That's my advice towards you to go playing your own games. But let's just make sure that we appreciate the fact that, like, my biggest thing that I said for the past 6 months, and I haven't really said this on videos too much, okay? There's two big things right now. First, Battlefield is coming out and everyone's buzzing, okay? COD's coming out, everyone's like, it's whatever. GTA comes out next year. Well, at least it's supposed to. I hope it fucking does. Forza Horizon 6 comes out next year. We have got a year. In a span of a year, we're going to have Battlefield 6, Black Ops 7, Forza Horizon 6, GTA 6, and possibly other games as well. Everything's in fucking 6, isn't it? It's weird. Strange. But still, we've got all these games that are next level fucking phenomenal games, right? Or could be. And I've said, for 6 months, I was like, dude, think of how good a year we'll have if Black Ops 7 slaps like the rest of the games. Like, you know what I mean? This is all it's about. It's about getting great games back. We've had like fucking nearly 10 years of shit. Games have been sloppy, they've been shit, they've been broken. Can we just get out of this damn era? This is what I want. I want the games to be fun. And I really hope Black Ops 7 comes out and it's good. And I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I want to be able to say, no, I'm grinding Battlefield, I'm going to go play some COD, I'm going to grind some COD, I'm going to go grind some GTA, I'm going to go grind some Forza, and just have fun. And then we've got the Halo remake as well, whenever that's coming out. So, it's looking up. But I'm just ranting at this point. I just want you all to understand the situation and how I'm viewing it. Okay? But thank you so much for the support on the channel over the last year or so with the rants. And I ain't gonna stop. If I say anything slip on Treyarch, I'm banging on that door and I'm like, hey, yo, ball washing bastards, what's going on? So yeah, make sure you stay on that shit. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and again, congratulations, boys, we fucking done it. At least for now. But yeah, don't forget to drop a like and a sub if you're new as always. It helps out a ton, and I will catch yous in the next one.